Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm actually 4 years into my MS journey now, which seems crazy in that it's been 4 years since I was having all those terrible symptoms and my life was just totally up in the air, didn't know what was happening. But you know, I feel like I'm over kind of the worst of it and I've come to terms with it, and obviously I'm managing my symptoms pretty well. So I thought at this stage, it's 2025, I'd give a quick update to you guys of how I'm getting on, all the things that I'm doing so that you can potentially apply some of them as well, and just cover all that off so that we know where we're at heading into 2025, and hopefully it could be a healthy 2025. So if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this about my journey with MS. So, 4 years, wow. It's crazy really, the journey that I've been on, obviously in that 4 years. It was January 2021 when I was having my vision problems, which were the first really scary symptom that I had of MS, and that was what then led to ultimately getting diagnosed after having to book for private appointments because the NHS was taking way too long, and that whole nightmare journey. But here I am 4 years later, feeling really fit and healthy. I've obviously made a lot of lifestyle changes to my life and diet as well. As you'll know if you've watched any of my other videos, but you haven't, make sure you check them out. And I think that that's really helped me to overcome everything and really kind of put the disease at the back burner. I've obviously still got it, it's never gonna leave me, but I don't really feel like I have it in a day-to-day sense of you know, having an autoimmune condition. I know that it's there and I know that it's waiting to pounce if I were to let slip, but I think that all the changes that I've made, and also I'm on Ocrevus as a drug modifying therapy, I think those two things in combination are helping to keep the disease at bay. And now I feel healthier than ever really, because also that, you know, the dietary changes that I've made just make me feel healthier in general compared to how I felt before, and I'm doing great. I'm still able to go to the gym and I'm still being as active as possible. And so overall, I'd say I'm in a really good place, and it's all down to the changes that I've made. Those changes obviously being the dietary changes that I've made. So as I've mentioned a lot on this channel, I'm on the Best Bet diet for MS. I've also played with it quite a bit. A year ago, I tried the carnivore diet for a month, and this month I'm actually trying it again. I'll probably do a video about that in a week or so's time. Just trying with different things to do with the diet and just seeing what works and what doesn't. Then I've really prioritized my sleep, because that's a massive part of, you know, your body recuperating, rebuilding myelin and just keeping on top of things. Then I look to introduce as well things like fasting. I take saunas to detoxify my body. I go to the gym as much as I can, try and get as much vitamin D and sunlight. And so there's quite a wealth of things that I'm implementing on a daily basis. And really they've all just become habits in my life. And that's where it really starts to work, is when you build up these healthy habits that help you keep on track, because habits are just easy. And you know, like brushing your teeth every morning, that doesn't seem hard because it's a habit. Just like for me now, it's not hard for me to not eat dairy or gluten because I'm just so used to it. Or it's not difficult for me to wake up and go to the gym and have a sauna and a cold shower because that's just my normal routine. And so it really is about building as many of these healthy habits as possible. Let me know some of your best healthy habits as well. If there's anything that I'm not doing that I should be doing, drop them in the comments below, because I'd love to hear them and I'll look into them as well. I'm also in a much better situation with my work now, because following on from my diagnosis, I decided to quit my job that I hated and I found really stressful, and I started to work for myself. And that's been the best decision I've ever made, because first and foremost, it gives me the flexibility to be able to focus on my health first. That is my first priority, as in making sure that I can get enough sleep and that I'm not getting too stressed, and that I can go to the gym and that I've got time to, you know, to rest if I need to, and do meditation, breath work, all that kind of stuff, even though I don't do that as much as I should, but anyway. And so that's been a real big factor in kind of the lifestyle changes that I've made that has really benefited me. And I think it's benefited my overall life as well, because I'm much happier working for myself than I am for someone else. I've always been one of those people that one of my goals was to just never have to set an alarm, because I've always just hated being woken up by an alarm, which is probably most people's dream in life, but that's always one thing that I wanted to have. And so this has kind of allowed me that, and just having the flexibility and being in control of my own sort of destiny as well, I think is really empowering and really motivating as well. And also, of course, building and posting my journey on this YouTube channel has been an amazing experience as well, because seeing some of the comments from you guys that I've helped really does just, warm my heart and makes me feel so good about everything that I've done. And it just makes me feel good that I'm helping people, because I know how dark it was during that first year or so, the first few symptoms that you get, and then you start Googling things, you start seeing MS and you get really scared about it, and then you get even more scared when you're in hospital and you've lost your vision and you're getting an MRI, and it's just, it's crazy. And so the fact that my videos are helping others and comforting people through that difficult time and making them realize that you can make changes to your life that are gonna keep this disease at bay, and that it's not just a one-way street where you've just got to accept it and just hope that it doesn't get worse. You can do things about it. And hopefully you can see me as living proof of that. And it's not just me as well. There are thousands of other people that, for example, do the same diet as me, that have had the same sort of clinical outcomes, where they've really basically got into remission just from the dietary changes. And so it really is incredible what you can do. And so hopefully, given the situation that I'm in, that can inspire you as well to make as many changes as possible. And feel free to go through all the rest of my videos where I talk more in depth about what I've done and how it has impacted my health and ultimately my MS. So thanks for watching. Do let me know if there's any other healthy habits that I mentioned earlier that I should be doing, because I really like to find out new things that I should be doing and I love implementing them. So drop them below in the comments. Thanks for watching the video, and again, if you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, because that'll help me reach more people with MS and help more people along the way. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.